I was about to start speaking, then I realized my mic was muted. Hello, welcome! Thank you everybody so much for joining today. Sorry I pushed the stream back to today. I was so hyped to do it yesterday. Until I woke up yesterday and I was... I don't even know what happened, but I was just so tired for the entire day. And once it got closer to like 8, I was like, no. This stream is not happening. In a stream where I would probably need adequate amount of rest to be able to even attempt to be coordinated, I decided I'd push it back after I got some more sleep, because like usually I think it has something to do with this week's work schedule. I usually don't open every single day, but this week I did because we were down some staff. So I was just so tired. I had to wake up early every single day this week apart from my day off. I was not used to it, so but today I got to sleep in a little bit. We're closed for the long weekend. Hell yeah, let's go. Yeah. And as you can hear, I got my bass all up and ready to go. I tried plugging into my preamp. I think it works, but I didn't want to put my headphones in for this one just because like the monitoring has a slight lag and it would feel kind of weird to like listen to my laptop trying to listen to my instrument. So for now I just have it plugged into my my amp. My amp is just sitting lovely on the ground and we're gonna play like this. And apparently the only thing I can play is the E string. Woo! Or is this the E string? I don't even remember. I forget all the names of the strings. Look at me, the aficionado of the bass that I am. I'm such a pro, guys. Can you tell? Ooh, that feels weird. Might turn on the volume of my amp slightly. This thing is so cool. Like, the amp comes with like, was it 4 knobs? So it has like the volume knob. Well, obviously it turns up how loud or quiet it is, but then it also has like equalization knobs. I had to look what it said on the actual amp, but yeah, you can control like the low, the medium, and the high frequencies. So like I've got them all set to like around like 9 o'clock. Like if you think about it as like a clock, they're all like facing to the left order. But if I like turned it up, one of them, so I'll turn up the treble one. So this is what it sounds like. And then if I turned up the treble all the way, you actually can't tell the difference, but oh, the medium one you can tell for sure. Oh, that's weird. So you can like definitely change like all the sounds of like how your bass sounds just from like the frequencies. Oh my god, that's so loud. Calm down. Oh wow. Whoa. Oh, that feels weird. Maybe I won't do that. Hold on, I'm gonna turn that back. But if I turn the bass up more on the bass. Oh my god. This just reminds me of, okay, you know the Henry Stickmin the collection, whatever, the one where it's like, it's the new one where they have like the all the games in that one collective or whatever. There's like this one part in one of like the routes where you're like in like the Top Hat clan or something. You're trying to get like you're trying to steal something, you're trying to get something. I don't know exactly which route it is, but your friend Charles is like, oh, I'm gonna send out the supersonic wave, cover your ears, it's gonna like paralyze anyone that hears it, and all of a sudden it's just that's what it reminds me. It's so stupid. My brace has the power to paralyze. I don't know how this sounds on the mic, so please tell me if this sounds absolutely horrible. If I'm blowing out your ears, I apologize. I'm so sorry. I'm out here having a grand old time. Meanwhile, I could be hurting you guys. I'm so sorry. Yeah, this is so cool. You can change like the timbre? How's it pronounced? It's spelled like timbre, but it's pronounced something different. I think it's timbre. It's like the the how would you describe it? It's like the kind of different, not just like the different sound, but like the tone, the tone of it. Like you can make it sound more like airy, or you can make it sound more like kind of grungy, kind of like earthy, grounded sort of thing, like just by changing like the frequencies. And that's so cool. That's what I love about music. It's like with like the slightest changes, you can like change like the type of feeling you get from it. And I think that is so cool. I want to learn more about music theory, but anytime I try, it literally just goes like in one eye out the other, and my brain can't process it. I'm like, I want to understand, but it's so hard to understand. Do you feel me? Do you understand that feeling of like wanting to understand but just not being capable of understanding? Like I took a music what was it called? Like I can't remember exactly what the program was called, but it was like we learned how to use different DAWs, digital audio workshops, or works something or others. Digital audio something. I can't remember exactly what DAW stands for, but like basically like different kinds of like programs to mix audio. There was like we used like Logic Pro, and there was a few other ones I can't remember, but like some were better for sampling music, some were better for the actual mixing process, some were better for recording, that sort of thing. So I really wanted to try this course because like I was really into like, you know, doing covers at the time, and I wanted to like, you know, try making my own music. And I thought like I really like to sing. I used to play instruments when I was younger. I used to play the piano, and I thought, oh, this would be a cool idea. Like I wasn't in like a music program, and I needed special permission from the professor of the course to take it. So I managed to do that, and I got enrolled into the course, and oh my god, it was the hardest thing I've ever well, I mean, it's up there. It was there was so much more technical like process behind it than I realized, because like the way I initially mix, and still kind of do to this day, but I haven't done it in a while, is I just use plain old GarageBand. I've used Audacity like 3 times in my entire life. I don't get how it works. It's too complicated for me. That should have been foreshadowing. That should have been a sign. But, like I've used like GarageBand, and I kind of use a little bit of Logic Pro. So I kind of had an idea when we first did like our Logic Pro like assignment. I kind of had an idea what it was, because Logic Pro is basically just like the more advanced version of GarageBand. Like GarageBand's like the little kitty baby version, and then Logic Pro is like, okay, you've entered the real world. Good luck. So so I managed to get like a decent grade on like the Logic Pro assignment, but then when we went on to all these other softwares and trying to like, you know, sample sounds, do the recordings in the recording booths and stuff, I was way out of my element. I had no idea what I was doing. Like I thought like, oh, this is so cool to be here, and I like being surrounded by this sort of stuff, but actually doing it was a completely different process. I had no idea what was going on, so I kind of floundered in that sort of aspect. But I didn't actually do that bad on my final project. I remember so vividly, like we had like I think there was like 2 separate classes for this one program, so we all got together during our exam time, and we had everybody listen to our final projects and stuff. And oh my god, you're never gonna guess. Actually, yeah. So for the final project, you had to make some kind of like song or some kind of like track or something, and then you shared that with like everybody, and then like everyone would kind of like, you know, talk about it, the things that they like, the things that maybe you can improve on, that sort of thing, like a group review of sorts that nobody wanted to be there for. So I decided that the song track thingy that I wanted to do was a Harvest Moon inspired song, or I guess Story of Seasons to be more accurate. I don't know if I still have it, but like it was basically like acoustic guitar with like violin, and for the record, I don't play any of these instruments. I just basically went on GarageBand, went onto like the instruments, and then I just kind of plugged in the notes manually. That was a lot of trial and error on that part. And like And I was supposed to sing along with it, but for whatever reason, the mic that I had at the time was like, the audio was popping a lot, and I really didn't want people to hear that, so there were lyrics to it. I don't know if they're still on my phone or not. Maybe let me check. But anyways, what I'm trying to get at is so after that I played my song for everybody, there was this one guy who was like, wow, I really like how you did the guitar in your song. It sounded so realistic, because usually when you try to play like chords in like GarageBand, all the notes play at the exact same time, which is not how a guitar works. But the way I did it was like I spaced out each note when they started, so it started from like the bottom note and then went up like naturally, so it went like something like this. And like that's what I try to do for like I manually did that for every single like guitar strum. Sometimes they're just the individual notes playing, but if they were like, if it was like a strum, then I'd do it like that. And I just remember thinking so distinctly, it's like, wow, me who has been like kind of a fish out of water in this whole entire class actually managed to impress someone who, this guy was also in my dorm in my first year. And he was a pretty like musician kind of guy. He was in the music program and stuff, and he was like, you know, playing guitar like all of our like our house meetings and stuff and all that kind of stuff. And to think that I like impressed him in that way, I was like, oh my gosh, I feel so accomplished. So I've always kind of held that with me like over the years. I'm like, oh, look at me, I did that. That's so cool. It's like, I may not know how to use that one music program, but I make guitar sound realistic in GarageBand, and that's what counts. And I did not tell anybody that I did in GarageBand. I didn't tell a soul. Like, I think we were supposed to use like one of those music programs. We're supposed to like do it in the class, whatever. I didn't tell a soul that I did this all on my laptop. On GarageBand. It's the forbidden secret no one must know. Except now. But it's been years, it's fine. It's fine. Alright, now I'm gonna see, okay, this is a bass playing stream, and I've played a total of like 7 notes. We're off to a fantastic start, but obviously you guys want to see if I can find those lyrics from so many years ago, right? Right? Let me just see. Oh, that's not how you spell that word. Oh my god! Oh my god! I still have the lyrics! Oh, stop! Oh my god. Oh my god, 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 oh my god. Oh my god, 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 oh my god. Oh my god! I have the lyrics still. This is nuts. Oh my god. I still remember like the melody I had for it too. Oh my god. I'm debating, do I I mean, there's no way I could play along to it. I didn't even have sheet music for it. Oh, but this is bringing back so many memories. I wanted to do like a full-fledged like song. I only got to do like up to like the first chorus for it, because I ran out of time, and I was like, okay, I have the first minute 30, it's fine. But I wanted to like extend it to the rest of the song, and then do like the bridge and the finale and, you know, all that sort of stuff. Maybe add a bit more instruments and a bit more of like a composition to it. But oh my gosh! Maybe one day I will complete this dream of having a Harvest Moon inspired song. Oh my god. All right, I'm gonna turn the bass down. The bass down on the bass. The bass must be turned down on the bass to hear the bass. Confusing, I know. There we go. Also, I should mention, as as the loading screen was going on, I forgot that I hadn't cut my nails yet, and for anybody that plays like a musical instrument of sorts, especially one that involves using the fingers, you probably would also be like, you know, making sure that your nails are kept pretty short. Like mine weren't like extensively long or like outrageously long, but they were long enough to the point that like, okay, I'm gonna play with like my fourth finger, which I did not cut, and it has like a little bit of extra twang just because like the string is hitting off the nail, and it causes like an extra reverberation or something. So, and like without my nails being so long, you can kind of hear it's a bit of a more like subdued, softer kind of bassy tone. So while the loading screen was going on, I was furiously turning my nails. It's like, oh gosh, I gotta cut this, I gotta cut this off. Oh, I gotta file my nail down because I cut that horridly. Even it all out and make sure it's not jagged, not gonna hurt myself. But yeah, so now I have 2 really short nails and then 2 nails that have not been touched yet. And maybe I need to clean the one out. Ooh, that's kind of... All right, anyways, I didn't bother with my left hand because left hand's whatever. It's usually like the plucking fingers that need the shortest nails. Yeah. But so far, I've just been kind of learning the basics, I guess. So I got like this bass along with like a bass kit. It was like a Squier Fender bass kit or whatever. So it came with the guitar, came with this amp, came with a cord, but the cord actually broke on my first day. So I went back and they gave me a new one for free. Bless them. And it came with 2 straps, one for the guitar itself and then one for the bag that came with it. So it was like a whole little set thing, which I thought was pretty cool. It also came with 3 months of like these online lessons to like get started on how to play bass. So I've been attempting to do those on a semi-weekly basis. I'm not really good with keeping up with lessons. Gee, I wonder why. But I've been kind of just, going through learning how to, pluck properly, the proper like way to handle or like hold the neck of the guitar, how to tune. Actually, I tuned it yesterday, and then I tuned it a little bit more this morning just to make double sure. I have a tuner from when I had an acoustic guitar. I didn't really learn how to play that one, but I kept the tuner because I knew I needed it. Yeah, so we got E, A. I don't know. Actually, I don't know the notes. Hold on. Let me put the tuner back on. See if I can remember what the names of the notes are. Cause I'm a bit yeah. Anyways. Okay. Come on. Show up. Come on. Show up. Sometimes my tuner likes to do this funny thing of like not showing me the note that it's playing when I'm playing the note. It has to be like a very... Okay, yeah, so that's E. A. Okay, so I had these 2, right? D. And this is G. Okay, so E, A, D, G. Because I knew it wasn't a C. I'm like, there's no way that's a C. That's a C string. There's no such thing as a C string. Is there such thing as a C string? Whatever. If there is, it doesn't exist on the bass. A 4-string bass. I'm out of my element here. I don't know what I'm talking about. But yeah. When I went to go shopping for this bass, there was like, they had like a whole bunch. Like the bass store was like, the music store was pretty small. They had so many guitars. Oh my god, like so many like electric, like just like regular guitars. Like they had a whole bunch of them. They were all so colorful. They're so cool. It's so expensive. But they had so many different types of basses too. Not as colorful as the other guitars, but it had quite a selection. They even had like some 6-string ones and some 5-string ones, and I was like, oh, that's a little too advanced for me. But yeah, I've just been kind of learning how to pluck, learning how to hold my fingers closer to the frets, get like the different notes. And I love that at least for right now, playing bass means I don't have to play chords and hold like multiple strings down at the same time. I'm just focusing on just one string with like one finger at a time. And that's what killed me trying to play acoustic guitar. I didn't realize playing acoustic was more difficult than playing an electric guitar. So trying to hold down like the strings while trying to strum absolutely killed my joints. Like I couldn't, my fingers were not strong enough. The strings were too strung up, they were too tight. I couldn't press them down properly, so I could never get the right sound. And like my hand would always be in the most awkward positions trying to hold the strings. It was not fun. So this has been a world of difference for sure. So there's one thing I can kind of play sort of too, but it's literally all on the E string. So let me see if I can. Okay. Oh wait. I'm trying, but another one bites the dust, and that person is me. I am biting the dust. or I can also do. Any smoke on the water fans out there? I don't know anything about this song other than that one opening part. I'm sure I played it on Guitar Hero at one point in my life, or that one Rabbids game. I think there was like that one part in, there was like this, I think it was for the Wii, there was like a rhythm game part in this one Rabbids game, and you could play Smoke on the Water for some reason. I don't know why I remember this, but Smoke on the Water is bringing back some form of childhood memories. Rabbids just happens to be one of them. Excellent. Tap and slap that bass. I want to learn how to slap that bass though. Like, oh my gosh, that looks like the coolest thing, because like when you're like slapping the bass, you're like in the rhythm, you're with the flow, you know what's going on. I want to be there. I want to know what's going on. I don't want to be in the flow. I want to be the flow, and I want everyone to join in with me. That's gonna take more practice, so I'm not there yet. Yeah, oh my gosh, one of the things I want to learn, you guys know, I think I talked about this before, but you guys know the intro to Kyoki no Melody, right? Kyoki no Melody. But yeah, that intro, oh my gosh, that is like the coolest intro. Every time I think about playing bass, that intro comes to mind. It's like, like that. I want to learn how to play that. Like, I don't even know where to begin, but like, that would be like a dream come true once I like kind of figure out more what I'm doing. Something like that, I don't know. That'd be so cool. Like, okay, I have the official Argonavis scorebook, like the Starry Line scorebook based off like the album. It has like all of like the songs from the album, like Mearagari no Sakamichi, Again, Goal Line, Starting Over. Like, I have all those songs, and I have all like the sheet music for it, but it's all sheet music. It's all notes. It's not like the tablature, which is like the if anyone's like asking like, oh, what are the tabs for this song? It's basically like the tabs are which finger is placed on which string at like what fret. So it's like string, so like the 1 would be like your index finger, 2 would be your middle finger, and then 3 would be like either like the 4th finger or the 4th and 5th finger together. And then depending on where that is placed on the strings and the frets, so it'd be like first, like 1 is on like E, or 1st fret, and then 2 is on like the 4th fret or something. I don't know. But yeah, so that kind of like takes the music theory out of it at like the beginning, when you're trying to like learn how to like play just the song. Like, you're not like trying to learn like, oh, what note is this? It's like, oh, where do I play to get that note, whatever note it may be. The scorebook doesn't have that. It's all notes. It's like, oh, play this G, and then play an A, and then play like this in succession. I'm like, I don't know how to get those notes. I can play the strings as is, open, and that's it. If I play a note, it's by accident. As much as I would love to have perfect pitch, that's not the case. Could you imagine though, just being able to have perfect pitch, and I'm like, okay, that's a G sharp, and that's an A flat, double flat, something or other. That's that one chord or whatever. Could you imagine? That would be so insane. Like, I like to think I have good recognition of notes, but nowhere near that level. Like, Like, it takes me a little bit to be like, no, okay, yeah, it's this note, but not to like instantly know, okay, it's that. I need to go through some very intensive training, and I already have an idea of how that would possibly end. If my resolve is not unshakable. I'd be like, I hate music. I don't know any notes anymore. All I hear are notes. They're all melding together. I can't do it, like that sort of thing. But yeah, if I was in like the if all of my life scenario situation, if everything was perfect, everything was in a perfect environment, I was in a perfect mindset, there would be a chance like I would absolutely nail learning about like music theory and like note recognition and things like that. Unfortunately, that's not the case. But that doesn't mean it can't happen. Just at a significantly lower chance, but it's still a chance. And yeah. I hope maybe that is something I will improve on in the future, along with my audio software skill increase, maybe. We'll see. But yeah. There's also knobs, I forgot to mention, like there's knobs on the amp, but there's also knobs on the bass itself. So one is the volume knob, so I've got it all the way up. So I'll just play this one string. And I can just turn off the volume completely. Bring it back up, down, up, and down, up, and down, up, and down. I'll bring it back up. And then I don't know what these other two knobs do. They change the tone of the sound of the string, but what it is technically, I have no idea. Let me just see. And then what does this one do? Hold on. You can't hear it, but there's a tiny piece of plastic, like plastic film that was over the bass that it's stuck under the knob, and it drives me nuts every time I move this one, because I can just hear the little scritch of the plastic moving under the knob, and I'm like, I just want to rip you out of there, but it's stuck underneath the actual knob, and I can't get to it. Like I even tried with like tweezers, I couldn't get it out, so it's just kind of stuck there until I die. Ah! It's so annoying. I always wonder, like, do bassists even like use like the upper frets or like the lower part? Well, I guess the higher note, lower part of like the frets on the bass, because like you can get some really high notes, but I've never seen anybody be like shredding it up there. Like guitarists are a different question. Like y'all Argo fans, y'all seen Yusuke just going out there and like that, but like I've never seen like a bassist like go up super high. Like you've never heard this sound coming from the bass. That might as well just be a ukulele. Like I guess there's no reason for a bass to go up that high, because you know it's supposed to be the bass, it's supposed to be like the lower part, it's supposed to be like the rhythm carrying the flow of the song. There's no reason for it to go up so high, but like I wonder if there are any songs that do have the bass going up super high, because you know there are bass solos that let the bass kind of do their thing, you know, like it's like if you go up so high on the lowest string, you might as well just go to like the next string over, but it gives like a different sound too. Oh, that's a C. La, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Have they ever played Kyoki no Melody live? I feel like they have, but I can't recall from which live. I want to like study. I want to study the bass solo, the intro from that. Just see what's happening. Like, I don't even know the camera was on. Oh, I'm forgetting Haru's stage player. I'm so sorry. What's his name? What's his name? Ah! Fake fan stories. But like, oh man, I want to say Yosei, but it's not Yosei. Yosei plays Zack on stage. Who plays Haru? Oh my god. I also want to, like, you know, kick over a mic stand, you know, with my feet. That'd be pretty cool. I would absolutely love to do that. That would be that would be like peak experience on stage. Sato! Freaking Sato, yes! I want to study Sato as he plays bass, because like he's just on a whole different level. He's got like the finesse and the grace and the power and like, oh my gosh, like the performance he gives is just, oh, so good. I think like I love Argonavis and I love Jaraxia, but if I had to pick which band has like the best stage presence, it's Phantom Iris, 100%. Like just the way that they carry themselves. And just like the showmanship of it. Like they're like, you know, really good at their instruments, but they're also really good at like putting on that performance. Like, oh my god, like what whoever plays Tomoru, I love every moment he's on stage. He's so dramatic, but it's so great. And like he's spinning around and he's just like, you know, like going ham on the guitar and, you know, like interacting with everybody, giving, you know, Arthur his blood cup. Whatever juice that is, I love it. The theatrics. Is it Toma? Toma, yes. Okay, I thought I had it right. Okay. I love it. I absolutely love it. He just nails it. I think about Argo Live 2022, first live, and just like the end of this one song. I don't remember which song it was. Maybe it was Piero. I think it was the last song, and I think it was Piero. And he just spun around and then stopped. This was nothing, and just kind of, you know, flail a little bit, just like dramatically, and he's just like, yes. I am light. And I'm like, whoa, hold on. I gotta watch this back. What do you mean you just did that like it was nothing, you flawless sir? How dare you be so suave? Oh man, I love Argonavis Live 2022 first live. It was such a good live. Everybody was there. Everybody was having fun. Everyone's like, this is the beginnings of the project starting anew. And I'm like, yes, yes, it is. Speaking of the project, who else is unbearably excited and maybe slightly nervous for the announcement stream on Monday? Because I am. We haven't gotten like a project stream like this, like a really big project stream, in a really long time. Like it's been a really long time, not since like at least last year, because like this year, like they've had like, they don't, like the smaller streams. They had like, you know, a couple saves, like the Navi something or others. I can't remember the names of those streams, but they had like, you know, a couple of those, or maybe I think it was 4. And like they've had like, you know, like the Seiyu streams, just kind of like, you know, talking with the chat and things like that. But there hasn't been like a project stream in a really long time, and there also haven't been like a lot of like big project announcements that weren't, you know, kind of sad. But I'm so excited to see what they've got planned and what we've been waiting for all this time, because like, you know, things have been kind of, you know, in the quiets and the background work, you know, they're just doing their thing, they're getting everything prepped, and we're all just sitting here with bated breath being like, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? What's Double A Side 2 gonna be like? Apparently, like, there was like also like there was like hints about the new upcoming game in the Thanks Argonavis or Thanks Double A Side museum exhibit, whatever it's called. Apparently, there was like some sneak peeks or something about them there, and like I can't even imagine what it's gonna be like. I just can't fathom what it could be, but I mean that in like a really exciting way. I'm just like, I'm prepared for anything. I'm willing to accept whatever it is that comes out of this. Yeah, I don't know. My feelings on the matter are irrelevant. I'm just excited for Argonavis to come back with some hard-hitting announcements and some really exciting news, and I'm just really excited to see them again. So I miss my boys. I want an app bag just to be like, just to see them every day and be like, hey, it's my boys. They live on my phone. I carry them everywhere. It's like, you know, that sort of thing. What do you mean? you're the most model employee ever. I mean, you're taking your priorities and you're shifting things around so that everything works out. You still get your work done, but you still get to do what you want to do. It's all about the compromise. You got this. You're fantastic. You know, another thing I want to play is, you know, like that the boom 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 boom, like in Seinfeld, like that one track that plays, like I don't know if that was played on bass, but I think I could play it on bass. I don't know how to, as with many things in my life, but I think it would be very fun if I was able to just bust out the boo 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 boo. Like, could you imagine the meme potential? You just see me streaming, and like one day I'm playing a game, all of a sudden something just very unfortunate happens. There's a brief pause, all of a sudden you hear bam, 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 bam. I just grab my bass out of nowhere. Oh, that'd be too unreal. Could you imagine I get up to that pro level, I could just meme whenever the heck I wanted to. Oh. Hello. I will say the downsides of playing the bass are trying to drink water while still holding your bass is a little difficult. I could put it down, but that would mean taking the shoulder strap off and then putting it down in its stand and then repeating the process backwards, and I don't want to do that. That's too much work, unfortunately, for myself. Let's change up the top. I wish I knew music theory! Let me see if I can, like, attempt to, like, trial and error out a line of notes that is somewhat semblant to music. But first I need to figure out a song. What kind of song do I want to attempt to trial and error out? This is the I'm like trying to remember. I just confirmed what the string notes are. I'm like, is this a G string? I don't know. Ah! Okay. I gotta hold down these other strings while I'm doing this. Is this sounding familiar to anyone? Anyone at all? My finger is hurting, but it's okay. It's all for the bass. Like for the vine, it's all for the bass, all for the vine. そして僕らが星が始まるブルブル I just played that all on the G string. I'm not even trying to use the other, like, this is what I do. I only play on one string because if I try to play on like multiple strings, my brain kind of shuts down. It's just, yeah. Like, I remember there was one exercise I was doing and it was like, oh, play this note on, like, play this string with this tab down or this fret down, and then go to the next string and play that tab down, and then do that one down there and that one up here, and I'm like, hold on. Hold on. I'm so lost. And I'd like forget to strum sometimes because my brain's like, okay, wait, which one do I have to go? It's this one on this fret. But then I'd forget to strum or pluck and then be like, oh, go on to the next one. It's like, oh god, no. Oh no. So I definitely still need to work on like being in the mindset of, oh, I'm playing a bass. That means I actually have to play the bass. I can't just think about playing. I have to keep playing. Like I just have to get in the habit of like strumming continuously, even if I'm like trying to figure out what I'm doing. That sounds so cool. So what I'm doing is like I'm just strumming or plucking the string, and I'm starting up really high in the fret from the neck, and then I just slide my finger down the string, so like goes like. Ooh, that sounds so cool. It's kind of like if you're just sliding down your fingers down like the piano keys, it's just like there's a word for it and I can't remember what it's called. Glissetta? Something? I don't know. Glissando? If I just said something weird, I apologize. But you know that. You know that. You know that. You know that. Rio does it all the time in our rap songs. Pretending to be cool as I'm only strumming the notes open. This is fun. So even though I don't know exactly what I'm doing, just kind of messing around, just kind of doing whatever, just trying to make fun out of things that I don't know what I'm doing with. That in itself has its charms. So. And I'm gonna be honest, I was kind of nervous about this stream because like I was like, what am I gonna do? I don't know how to play anything. How am I gonna be entertaining for you guys? Are you guys just gonna want to listen to me play the same like 4 notes over and over again? But you know, as I kind of got more into it, a bit more comfy and just kind of messing around, it just got a bit easier, I guess. Like I'm still wishing I knew how to actually play something, but the pressure is kind of alleviated. I'm sorry, that sliding is just so much fun. I don't even know if that's a proper thing to do, but I like doing it. Oh, hello, welcome new people. Thank you so much for joining. Actually, I'm gonna take this time to take a quick water break and balance my base on my thigh. against my better judgment. Oh my god, all the way up. Okay, you remember how I was saying earlier how like this sounded like the Henry Stickmin, like the supersonic wave? Oh god, oh god, oh god. That sounds like I'm planning something horrible. Ooh, the buzz is just ay ay ay. Ooh. Well, thank you. As I say, as I'm going to do it again. Oh my god, I can hear reverberating around my room, just the I've been well. I got to sleep in this morning. I've got the long weekend off. All is well. Oh my god. Oh. Oh. Okay, that scared me. I didn't realize that was gonna be so loud. Ooh. Oh. 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 Ugh. That doesn't feel good. Ugh. I don't like that. Turn the volume down, please. There we go. A respectable volume. Ugh. The G string still sounds weird. I think maybe just because of the higher frequencies, it's gonna sound a little more... I don't know exactly the word, but it's gonna sound a little different than the other notes. Yeah, like if I had plugged this into my my preamp, like it would have been going through like the same channel as like my microphone, but I mean it already is anyways, so maybe I could try that one in the future. It might be weird with like the lag again, but like we'll see, because there's also like these different knobs that I have on it, and can like, depending on like the type of thing you're going for, if it's like instrumental or like vocal, whatever, has like different settings, like what is it, like, I can't read the single one. Multi-valve, bass, guitar, vocal, perk, limit, blah blah blah, that sort of thing. And they have like a warm, a neutral, a brighter, or something like that. There's more different things that you could do with this possibly, and I want to try it. I might regret it. It might kill my ears, but all in the name of music. How many times have I played the E string today? The E string is my go-to. Like, I wish I could show you guys like what the bass looks like right now. Like, I think I showed it on Twitter, but like it's like a nice sleek like black body. I wanted, like, it was basically this one, but it was in like a dusty rose pink or something. They didn't have it at the store, and they didn't have it in the kit, so I was like, it's fine. It's basically the thing I wanted, but just in a different color. But the black is so sleek, it's like so cool, so cool. Now she got like a custom made bass one day, and it's like blue and purple, like kind of like a starry, constellation-y, like the background. Oh, excuse me, too much water. But like it had like kind of like a starry night sky aesthetic to it. That would be expensive, but that would be so cool. Or like a glittery kind of like overcoat on it or something. That would be sick. And maybe like I kind of like the pale wood neck that I have, but like if it were like a darker color wood or whatever, like a more of like a dark deep brown or something, that would be sick. That would be really cool. Or like a black and to match like the kind of like Starry Night spacey kind of aesthetic. A space base. Oh, a future space base. That would be awesome. Oh. Okay, that's kind of exciting. I love that idea. A space base. A space base. That would be so fun. I could play my silly little band boy songs on my space base. That would be goals. My new future goal, guys. All money I make will not be towards a rig model or new equipment. No, it'll just be towards making my space-based dreams come true. Fun today. Link in the description. I'm kidding. Please don't send me money for this, guys. That'd be insane. Please don't. Please, I beg of you. Please don't. Oh god. Oh jeez. How long have I been going for? Oh, it's been almost an hour. Oh my gosh. Time flew, jeez. Probably be ending the stream soon. I've run out of things to talk about, and I'm gonna be honest, my fingers are getting tired. They hurt from doing all this plucking and holding down strings and all this stuff. So yeah, I'll be finishing up in a few minutes. Oh yeah, I think I told this like a while back, but like before I got this bass, this was probably like, I want to say back earlier this year, I was like, I really want to get a bass this year. I want to like try out the bass and I want to play it and stuff. So I ended up looking up like tutorial videos on like how to play the bass or whatever. It's like 6 steps to start playing the bass or whatever. And I was doing it with like a with no bass obviously, but I was like, all right, I'll pretend I'm playing with this air bass that I picked up. So they were going over like, oh, this is how you hold it, and this is how you like sit with it, or you can stand with it, and then this is where you put your hands and stuff. And then it's like, okay, you're gonna do this motion of like bring like, you know, plucking, like bring your fingers like up one after the other with your index and middle finger. And I started doing it and I was like, why does this motion feel so familiar? And then I realized that over the years of watching Argonavis live concerts and footage, seeing Maeda playing the bass the whole time, I was copying what he was doing. Like he was doing like the finger plucking, and I was like, oh, I would like pretending how to play bass, and I was just like, I would copy that finger motion, so I already knew how to pluck. So that part wasn't actually too hard to get a grasp on once I actually had strings to pluck. But it just made me realize that like I already knew more than I thought I did because of my silly little band boys. Thank you, Argonavis. You helped jumpstart my bass dreams into the space base. I'm kidding. The space base is not gonna be a thing. I mean, it could be. Anyways. When's my next stream gonna be? I'm not too sure, cause I have Monday off. I'm not sure if I'm gonna stream tomorrow, but we'll see, because it is an option, and I might just decide I want to stream. Maybe Monday, because well, again, I just said I had it off, so. And my work schedule is changing again. We love this for me. So I'll actually have Sundays and Mondays off until, well, for the most, pretty much, basically. So yeah, that'll be an interesting change to my schedule. But yeah, actually, I was I was looking through to figure out what kind of games I should play next, and I forgot there was this one that I downloaded on my phone a while back. Y'all know Nekopara? Like the Catboy one, not the original one. I'm not gonna play that one. I'm not gonna play that one. I've seen too much. But no, there's like the Catboy Nekopara one. It's like, it's a free version. Like it's like you can get it for free. Anyone can download it. And there's like the 4 Catboys and stuff. I didn't know I could play it because like it was at least for computer, it's for PC only, so I thought I couldn't download it. One of my friends mentioned, oh, you can download it on the App Store, so I was like, okay, yeah, let's go. And I just kind of kept it on my phone for whenever I got my laptop back. This is back in April, by the way, so I kind of forgot about it. And then I was looking through my apps again, and I was like, all right, this is a possibility. So there's a possibility y'all will see me attempt to romance cat boys on Monday. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see what strikes my mood. But let's just say I already have a thumbnail for it. So if not Monday, it will be happening sometime in the next few weeks or so. Yeah. Hopefully by at least by the end of next week, I'll have like a better idea of like what my like schedule will be and what kind of like how I'll be feeling after each day, because like it's easy to say, oh, I have this time off and this time off, I'll do this, and then you do like your 8 hours of work and you're like, I don't feel like doing anything. So I feel like I'm gonna get like a week's worth of work under my belt, figure out what times work best for me, when I still have energy and when I'm just like, nah man, this is not happening. And then I'll go back to the regular scheduling like I used to before. Maybe find like a new like schedule graphic or something, or maybe attempt to make one myself. I don't know, we'll see. Maybe find a bass guitar asset to use. Maybe. I'm sorry, I wish I had a bass guitar to like show on the stream, but like, use your imagination. Your imagination is wilder than thou of mine, and lack of bass in current times, current moments. So, but yeah, we got a few games I'm itching to go through and experience. But yeah, I think that will do it for today's stream. So thank you everybody so much for hanging out, listening to me play bass for a total of 15 minutes for this entire stream. Could you imagine me playing bass for like an entire hour though? Like that would imply that I knew what to do. I knew what I was doing, but absolutely not. I don't know when I'd ever play bass again on stream. I'd hopefully have something new to show you guys. Like, I'd actually know how to play something, but we'll see if that happens in the next 5 months, 4 months. If I learn something by the end of the year, I will play it for you guys on a bass stream. If not, well, there's always next year. Anyways, take it easy, guys. Thank you everybody so much for joining. Have a great rest of your day. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Maybe I'll go for a walk. Maybe I'll just lay in bed. But yeah, until we meet again, bye-bye. Play us out for me. Woo! I'm sorry, that was like the worst outro ever. Like, what was just